This isn't a Christmas video, I'm just cold. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm wrapped up in a blanket, so I've only got one free hand today so we don't get my awkward clap in that I always do. So I was going to upload a completely different video today, but I realized kind of what time of year it is. This is not a Christmas video, but it's final season. Okay, listen, we've said it. I have now come to terms with it. I cannot believe how fast the semester has gone by. I can't believe that, like, I'm already like 2 weeks away from being done with my first semester of my freshman year of college. So what I wanted to bring to you guys today is a few tips on how to survive finals. Now you guys are maybe thinking like, okay, Emma, you literally just said that this is your first semester. I hear you. But when I was in high school, I spent my junior and senior year taking a few dual credit courses per semester at a college. So I have done finals before. I've done them on campus. I've just never done them with a full course load, but I also was doing high school at the same time. So it was kind of pretty similar. We'll give it that. So I do know how to study for finals. I've taken them before. I've taken college level finals. So everybody, we're clear on that now, okay? Emma knows what she's talking about, sort of. So I'm gonna stop talking about this super long intro and we can get right into it. I've got like 5 things for you guys that will hopefully make finals a little bit less miserable. Let's go. Number 1 is to take care of your body during finals. These are in no order of importance, but this one is a really big deal. So I get it, we're all in college, we live off of rice-a-roni and we eat junk food all day long. But for finals, just hear me out. There's a really large airplane right there. Anyways, so taking care of your body during finals I think is so important because your body spends a lot of energy when it is trying to filter out all of the crap that you put inside of it. So do your body a favor and eat some healthy food, eat something that's not quite trash, and your body will thank you. You will be way less tired. Also drink your water, because if you've got a bunch of studying to do, you're just not gonna be as effective as you will be if you have a healthy body. Healthy body, healthy mind, all of it goes hand in hand. I only have one hand. Number 2 is related to anybody who's got a final that has a book on it. So I learned this a couple years ago. If you've got a whole book to read that you're gonna be tested on or something, and you've got like a lot of other tests, like stuff got busy and you just didn't get a chance to like read the whole thing, you know, before it starts getting really close to that test, what I like to do is go to SparkNotes or whatever like summarizing website you can find. I'm using SparkNotes right now for a book for extra credit. Like, it's just extra credit. I'm not gonna lose points by not reading the book as thoroughly as I would if it was for an assignment. I do recommend reading the whole book, but anyways, you go to SparkNotes and what you're gonna do is you are going to read the SparkNotes in depth for the chapter that you're about to read. And so you're gonna like take your notes on it, you're gonna like get a really solid idea of what's happening in the chapter, and then what you're gonna do is give yourself like 20 or 30 seconds per page and just like skim through the whole chapter. It saves you so much time and you don't have to like read it so carefully to like figure out what's gonna happen, but skimming through the book is so helpful because you will pick up on at least, you know, hopefully a couple of details that'll help you if you have any like essay questions or whatever, because your teachers can tell if you only read SparkNotes. But if you do take the time to spend like 20 seconds on each page, you might pick up something that could be really useful. So there's that. Sorry, it's getting darker and darker as I speak, so let's just hope everything's fine. All right guys, number 3 is to prioritize. So you are going to probably have like, I guess most people take like 5 classes at a time. So you're probably gonna have a whole 5 finals unless you get like really lucky. or you know, maybe some of yours are cumulative, whatever. You've got 5 tests that happen at the end of the semester for the most part, give or take. So you're gonna have kind of a lot of work to do. Luckily, schools kind of space out finals generally, so you'll have like, it'll not be just when your regular class time is, unless your teacher says like, well, we're just gonna take the final because it's not gonna be that long during our last day of class, and then you guys don't have to worry about showing up for the scheduled final time. So that's kind of nice. You generally will have like a free day or 2 within that like finals week or weeks, depending on where you go to school, to just kind of get yourself prepared to like relax, breathe for a couple minutes before your next final. But it's still really important to prioritize. I kind of like to do it in order of like when the finals are, because I have 2 finals on the 5th of December, and then I have another 2 on the 10th. So, and one of them I just don't have to take. So, cheat the system, guys. But like, don't cheat. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna prioritize obviously those tests that are gonna be coming up in the next couple of days, and then once I'm done with those, I can really focus on the other ones. So just make sure that you have your priorities straight. Like, don't just pick like your favorite subject to study first if it's, you know, happening towards the end of your final season. Just like stick it out, you're gonna be okay. And then another one that ties into that, number 4, is about creating a study plan. There are so many videos and stuff about this, so I'm not gonna like tell you all of the details on how to create a study plan, but the gist of it is you're gonna just figure out how much time you have, how many like hours you need to dedicate to each subject, and then you just kind of have to schedule it. And then it also super helps. It really is helpful if you decide what you're gonna study on what day. Like for my Spanish test, I have a vocab review day where I basically go over all of the vocab from all of the chapters, because that's the thing that I'm the best at, so I don't really have to worry about you know, going chapter by chapter and reviewing each bit of vocabulary. I'm just gonna do it all in one sitting. But then I have like 2 days of grammar split up, like a couple of chapters each day. And then like overall review, there's gonna be like a day for conjugations. Generally, a good rule of thumb is 3 to 5 days for your study plan. But if you are, you know, 2 days away from the test, if you're 1 day away from the test, you'll find a way to do it. It'll be fine, you're okay. I'm sorry, it's getting dark. The lighting is just gonna be really bad. I'm sorry, guys. Now we are on to the last thing, and this one is in typical Emma Giles fashion. Take care of your mental health. So this could be, you know, like just talking to a friend or whatever. Like just make sure that you're on top of your emotions and, you know, the way that you're feeling, because it's so easy to get so stressed out. You might be feeling anxious. There's just going to be so much tension that builds up around this time because there's so much pressure on it. Like it might be worth 20% of your grade and it's one test, and that is really stressful. So if you need to see a therapist, please do. If you need to go to a study group or something, if that's something that works for you, if you need to see a tutor, please make sure that you do, because your mind needs to be healthy for you to be able to learn effectively and take those tests and get the best grades that you possibly can. So, and of course, I'm not a real therapist, so you don't have to listen to anything I say, but it does work really, really well if you take some time to just dedicate to yourself and making sure that you are mentally okay. Because you can absolutely push through finals without checking in on your mental health, but you're gonna do a whole lot better if you stay in tune with yourself and you know what you need. Because you're in college, maybe for a lot of different reasons, but the biggest reason you're in college should be about you and making sure that you have the absolute best future ahead of you. But you're not gonna have that much fun with your life if you just like power through college and you don't take any care of yourself. So keep yourself happy, do something nice for yourself, make sure that your studying doesn't get, you know, completely lost in the craziness of everything. So that's all that I have for you guys today. I'm sorry the lighting is just constantly shifting, so it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. I'm also sorry for the late upload. And also thank you guys so much for letting me have my Thanksgiving week off. I know I've been taking a couple of breaks lately, but since it's finals and I have several days of break, I have so many videos that I'm going to shoot before I move out of my dorm for the holidays. As soon as I can get back into it. Totally left my ID in Minnesota, but I do long intros and I do long outros. So you guys do know the drill by this point. I post videos on Mondays and Fridays. So I will see you then on Friday for 5 minutes. Bye.